Welcome to Xbox Uncut's episode 315 of the Xbox Uncut podcast, the experience known as Xbox Uncut. That's right. We're back for another week of news, video games, maybe a little shopping. We are here with Will at the supermarket. How you doing, Will?
Hey, how you doing? I'm doing good. Shopping in the supermarket, so gotta try new things, while you're
Yeah.
podcasting. So
what's in the
pleasure to be
cart
here,
right
always.
now? What new things? Like, what are you trying?
I got some
Keep us up
chicken,
to date.
eggs, macaroni and cheese, some deli meats, bread, your essentials.
What
Yeah.
kind of bread do you use?
I got wheat bread and potato bread.
Potato bread's
bread.
my shit. Oh man,
I've
so
never
good.
had potato
Good.
bread.
Oh,
What the fuck is that?
It's good.
it is just bread. It's not like it's an actual potato, but
Oh, you
it's
said potato,
delicious. It's
okay.
nice and sweet. I would recommend get potato bread hot dog rolls. You'll never go nah.
I have to
Potato
try
Potato
that.
bread, hot dogs. Okay.
Yeah, I just like it better than regular bread because
Is it literally? Does it say potato bread on the package?
Yes.
Yeah, I'll say it on there.
Huh.
See, me and Will think alike. Potato bread, so good. It's fucking delicious.
Wow.
You know
Do they
what?
have- do they have
I'd say
chicken
it's
bread?
close to a Hawaiian roll. Is
Oh, okay. Is that the same thing?
kind of, but it tastes different. But I actually prefer it over Hawaiian rolls.
Yeah.
Fuck out of
Personally.
here. That's sacrilegious.
Dude, I fucking love them. I love potato bread.
Over Hawaiian rolls?
Yep, any day of the week.
Wow.
Any day of the week. Oh, they're so good.
Nice.
I could eat like a fucking whole I could eat it up, no questions asked. But yeah, I mean, I think the potato hot dog rolls, they're on point, man. They're on point.
I'll have to try
That's how I would bring you into it.
I'll try it.
We have JWalt16 in the chat. Says, "What up, Will?"
Oh, what's up, J-Walt? What's going on, brother? Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
How you been?
I figured he
It's a good
can't
man
see
right
it
there.
since he's at the supermarket. He doesn't have chat up.
Yeah, I just kind of winging it on the phone, so forgive me if I can't see some of the messages. So hopefully when I get home, but if not, in the meantime, we'll try our
What kind of
best.
what kind of mask are you using there, Will?
It's one of those cloth masks that's reusable once you can rewash it at least a couple times.
Okay.
Yeah, hopefully you hear me okay though.
No, I wasn't sure if you had the Bane mask because you kind of.
Nah.
Okay,
I don't think it's that bad, honestly.
No, I'll just fucking.
Yay. All
Yeah,
right.
I'll just give it a mark.
I know that's what you do. And I don't like it. It hurts my feelings. It's my friend. But seriously now. Things happened in gaming, guys. We waited a day and fucking more shit popped up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, you got stuff, man. You got to introduce good old stuff.
All right. So it's not like a ton of different things, but we're going to hit some stuff up. Let's see. So right off the top, the Xbox One X and Xbox One S all digital editions have been discontinued. Those consoles will no
Right.
longer be produced. They are still producing the One S, so you're going to have your low end. We're going to get more than likely a Lockhart, and we're getting the Series X. So it makes sense to me to minimize the amount of SKUs they have. Question is what do you? I mean, they have to be dropping the price of the One S, I would imagine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe like $199 or something, maybe.
I was thinking
Feel like it,
$149.
I feel like well, I don't think it's gonna be that low. I feel like
I
they
do.
already dropped the price.
Drop that bitch.
Could be.
Because I think if Sony goes
They
$399,
dropped the
they're going to be going $399, and that means that the Lockhart's going to be at the $249, $199 range. And then why would you have a 1S there? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's either, to
That
me,
makes
in my mind, it's either $149 or they're dropping that shit all the way down to $99 and having like a really cheap version of the console.
Yeah, that'd be interesting. I mean, I guess Sony's gonna do the same. They're gonna have the PS4 Slim or whatever it is.
Yeah, they
They're gonna do-
discontinued the
maybe-
fat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if they're doing the same thing with the Pro, but
I'd imagine
we'll see
they
what
will.
Sony
They'll
does.
do the same thing. Yeah, I imagine they'll do the same thing.
yeah.
But you know what? When I think about it, doesn't PlayStation generally like keep their consoles for a very long time? Didn't they like keep the PS2 like fairly recently? Like, didn't they discontinue that
Yeah,
one after the PS4 was already out?
yeah, they supported it for quite a long time.
Well,
Or at
like I
least
said,
some
the
other publishers.
Xbox One S and the PS4 Slim are still going to be produced. It's just the fat PS4 and like essentially like any other. I don't think they have any other SKUs really. They have
They don't make the fat. What's the fat PS4? They're the
or
original
no,
one.
yeah, just the original. It's the only thing
They
that
don't make. They
discontinued.
haven't made that
Yeah.
in a long time though,
Yeah,
right?
so you'll just have. Well, I can see them switching out the Pro, killing that, but leaving the regular PS4 up just for a cheap console. And then, because you just don't want anything in that $399 price that's going to be fighting
Yeah.
your the
Well, they might
PS5
drop
or the
it
Series
and then
X.
flush it out, just
Yeah.
like Xbox doing. That's what I think.
Well,
I
the
don't think it's a
Xbox is
huge deal.
completely getting rid of because it would be putting the PS4 up against Lockhart, while so you'll have Lockhart going against the PS4
I
and then the
haven't seen.
PS5 and the Series X, I guess. Or,
Yeah,
remember, this is all armchair analysis, people. Armchair.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I got stuff.
What was that?
No, he said go
Yeah,
ahead, Steph.
go ahead.
Oh, okay. No, I haven't seen like an Xbox in a Walmart or a Target or whatever, any kind of store like that in a long ass time.
Oh, you mean like a 1S?
Any of them?
Yeah,
Yeah,
they've
haven't
been
seen
they've
any of
been
them.
out
sold out. Yeah, they've been selling like crazy.
because they
Yeah,
were
'cause that's
saying
like their-
COVID was
yeah.
affecting production for everybody. So it probably makes sense that they were like, look, let's just kill the rest of these and just end it earlier than they probably would have wanted.
Right.
Yeah,
But no reason,
makes sense.
no reason to put resources behind a system that's just not going to last another 2 years. You know.
And it's good for the publish. I mean, it's good for Microsoft and Sony because they just run through their stock.
Yeah.
And then they're good
gone.
to go. Yeah.
But
No need to do
Microsoft did
95.
confirm that they will be supporting the next 2 years of game. All first parties going to be on both the Xbox One and the Xbox Series X and Lockhart. Well, they never said Lockhart, but that's what they were talking about. So they are committed to making sure that people don't feel like they're forced to upgrade. Like, so if you have an Xbox One, don't feel like you have to have it day one. You know, like, hey, you're in the ecosystem. You can still play all your games on Gamepass, and they'll be available everywhere. Like, that's a pretty, very consumer-friendly approach. I know people are like, but it's going to hold back Series X games. It's like, no, not really. Like,
Yeah.
it's not really the thing. I know people want to push the whole SSD thing. I get it. There's going to be some really cool effects that are going to happen where worlds are loading instantly. And yeah, you can't do that on the traditional hard drives. But it's
Right.
kind of how like PCs are today, where it's just like, yeah, you can't do it. But hey.
Yeah. They don't require game. Have you got a game that required you to have an SSD?
There's only one game that I really know that does it, and it's that space game on Steam. The one where you're like flying across the universe, because they do everything to scale. So when you're flying, you're really actually flying through that space. And for it to work, you need an SSD.
There you go.
Star Citizen?
Star Citizen,
No.
that's the one. Yeah, it
That one
requires
requires an SSD.
Because if you get it to work without it, it's like you run it like 5 frames per second, even on super powered hard
I
drive.
had that game before I bought an SSD though. It must be something new.
Yeah.
Maybe
Maybe it's
they
not
changed
Star
it.
Citizen, but it is a space game that it
I don't
forces
think
you
Star
to.
Citizen is on Steam anyway. I think that's they have their own thing. They don't. You can't buy it on Steam. You got to buy it because it's not a full game. Like it's not done. It's like a crowdsourced or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't think that's even on Steam. But it's probably something else. But I don't know. There's that one game.
But yeah, it's like
being
a single
required
game out of
for it.
everything.
Yeah. That just speaks to what it will. I mean, will it make games better? SSDs, yeah, but it ain't going to be like a super. I don't think it's going to be such a dramatic thing like people think. I think it's funny that people think it's going to be this huge thing. What's going to be the biggest thing? It's going to be the CPU. That's going
it's
to be the
gonna make
biggest
a massive
thing.
difference.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, I just get.
the consoles are 8-core CPUs. Like even the Xbox One and the PS4, like they're gonna be able to support these games. Just they're not gonna look pretty. Like that's all it is. I mean, so
Yeah, I was
I'm
gonna say,
happy they're
like,
not forcing these things to
yeah,
forcing people
I
out.
agree
I
with
should
that.
say. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with that. I just don't. I'm a little concerned about if the baseline is like one S, then like I don't know. I don't know how high up they can scale up the graphics. I don't know.
Well, that's the first misstep is you don't scale up graphics, you scale down. Like every developer I've ever talked to has discussed it that way. So you build for the Series X and then you just start cutting features until you have a workable version. I mean, all I'm going to say, if they can get Witcher 3 working on a fucking Nintendo Switch, they can make a Series X game run on Xbox One, it's just like it's a weird thing for people to especially coming from like a PC space area, like my 580 doesn't stop a GTX 3800 or whatever fucking graphics card nowadays. The latest one, it's not going to hurt it. Just the game won't push those graphics on my PC until I upgrade my graphics card. It's just going to be the same on the console. Like, it's just how it's going to work.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
I mean, I guess they're gonna have to put.
Oh,
Yeah.
go ahead.
Well, I guess they're gonna have to put extra resources into like the S, I guess, because that's gonna be like
Yeah,
a lot of
because
porting
they're getting
down.
rid of the 1X, so.
Yeah. So I'm curious, like, to see what games that are. I don't know. I guess they're supporting the X still, but I don't know up to what point. And then they're gonna transition to like the what do you call it? For that level tier, like that the level of graphics that console offers. I'm curious to see how they either what the games transfer over to the Lockhart and the One X. I mean Series X, or I don't
Well,
know if they
Lockhart's going to
continue
be more
supporting.
powerful because of the architecture than a 1X.
Yeah.
But it's going to be just a little bit more powerful. Not a lot, but a little bit more powerful.
Yeah.
And they
I
can
mean, I'm curious to
emulate
see
the whole
where.
thing, so yeah.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, I'm just curious to see how, like, when does they end support for the One X? That'll be interesting. Because that's a console they discontinued.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I figure it's going to be a weaker version of Lockhart. Essentially, it's just 4 steps: 1S,
Yeah.
1X, and then Lockhart and Series X.
Yeah.
But like complaining about how the Xbox One is going to hurt it's like, well, the PS5 technically existing is going to hurt Series X games because it's weaker and developers have to put resources. It's a dumb argument. It's like, yeah, developers can turn off effects and make games run better. Like it's not going to be the end of the world.
Yeah,
but
we'll see where it goes.
Yeah. They also like doubled down on smart delivery again. They were talking about what else was in that interview? You are the future of gaming. You will always be they doubled down on like, hey, we don't believe in any hate in the ecosystem. This is a place for everybody to have fun. How everything's gonna look and play best on Series X, Gamepass. Oh, they announced that Xcloud is now going to be a part of Xbox Game Pass Ultimate.
Yeah.
Game Pass Ultimate now includes Xcloud, PC Game Pass, Xbox Game Pass, and Xbox Live. So you get all the services for that one fee. But it sounds like that's rolling out and gonna actually roll out in September. So that's kind of cool that we got kind of a real launch date for Xcloud.
Yeah. Still, I mean, it's on iPhone now, so I mean, but I kind of just don't want to. I don't know. I don't want to sign up for a beta. I might as well wait for the real thing at this point. But I mean, it's still a pretty neat, cool thing. But I don't know. Something about playing. I guess if I could get like this Call of Duty, a new Call of Duty on a cell phone, that would be awesome.
Yeah.
Or maybe even some of the single player games I'm playing, like Resident Evil. You know, some of these, if every new game that comes out has it, then I think this is a win. But I really don't want to go back and play old stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, but
That'd be the
to
only
me, it
problem
was
with it.
really cool, like, because for a few years I was really in and out of the hospital, and it was different family members,
Yeah.
everything else. It's the perfect thing to just like, oh, here's an Xbox controller. No, you don't even need a fucking console. Just hook your phone up to this. It's all right on your TV, and now you're playing games. Like that's, I'm stoked about it. I think it's awesome.
Yeah.
Let's see. Covered the Ultimate membership thing. I think that was it. That's everything they released today. They were talking about family settings app that you control a healthy, balanced gaming lifestyle. So if you have kids, you can decide just exactly how long they're on the Xbox, how much TV they can watch through the Xbox, all of it.
Right. I would. There's something they need to do is figure out how to, like every month, whenever my son's gold is running out, I have to go into the settings and my Microsoft account and buy his gold. Like I can't. There's no way for me to set it up to where it automatically does it. I don't understand that. They need to get
Weird.
that shit fixed.
Yeah.
But
All right, let's see. Xbox. Xbox. See if I
Ebba.
can speak.
Ebba.
Xbox Game Pass games coming soon. Let's see what else. I know that we had I had the list up here. Games coming soon to Game Pass. We had.
Wasn't there like a
Nowhere
also
Profit,
like a,
Yakuza 2, Corson, The Tourist, Forager, Golf with Your Friends, and Grounded. Kawaii 2. That's the one I couldn't pronounce. Alright, yeah, I mean, I know Vern is super stoked about Grounded. Also, I'll end up playing that soon. Have y'all played the Yakuza games?
No, I haven't played them.
I feel like, I mean, I know people love those games. I want to, I guess I need to try it. But I already downloaded Carrion onto my Xbox, so I'm waiting for that to release. But yeah, looks like a good little list of games for.
Yeah, I'll
Game
try them.
Pass.
I might try Yakuza. I'm gonna finish this Resident Evil first, and then I'll probably try it out.
Okay, so we had. It wasn't Matt Booty. Who was it that was talking about acquisitions? No, it's Phil Spencer. He was saying that they were told that they are not slowing down when it comes to studio acquisitions. It's just about finding the right studios. It was kind of a big thing since the Warner Brothers news and all that stuff. I mean, it's cool to hear that they're actively looking for more studios just to fill out that library.
Oh hell yeah! I mean, this sounds like to me that they're gonna try. I mean, don't know how realistic it is, but I would really love for it to happen. I mean,
All right. J Walt 18 or no 16. Sorry. Why do you guys think they took the option for 1 year gold off? Yeah, I forgot to mention this. So they did take that off.
yeah,
So you can only do 1 month and 3 months now. I honestly think it's to push the value of Game Pass Ultimate by going, hey, instead of buying a year, because right now they're fighting, they're like, oh, you paid $60 for a year of gold. Well, they could be going, hey, instead of paying $10 or $20 for these, for $15 a month, you just get everything. And I think that's their push, honestly. I really do think that's what they're trying to do, is just push people to buy monthly, so Game Pass Ultimate looks more
how much money was you saving on a year though? You were saving quite a bit.
It was $60 for a year. What is X? I don't even know what it is nowadays.
It's $24 every 3 months.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Yeah, $24 every 3 months, and then $10 a month. So yeah, so you're saving quite a bit. I mean, if you're getting that $60 one, I mean, you're saving. If you were paying every 3 months, you're saving $60. So Yeah, that's why they got rid of it. They want this is really what it is a price increase without really increasing the price.
Yep. It's a
It's the
secret price increase.
Yeah, it's the easiest way to say it.
But also by forcing the $15 a month. I mean I think the value's there for Game Pass Ultimate.
Yeah, but I mean, I wouldn't say
But
forcing.
it's no, but like you say, like you said, it is forcing a price increase without you thinking about it, because you're like, oh, now I'm just paying $10 a month. Oh, wait a minute, that's fucking 120 a year when I was paying 60. Like that's, yeah, it's. I think, yeah, I really do think it's just to get people to buy Game Pass Ultimate and switch people over. Because if they can get enough people to switch over, they can take down the paywall for online multiplayer.
That's never gonna happen.
If
maybe for free games, but it ain't
Yeah.
gonna happen for Call of Duty and fucking Halo and shit.
Yeah.
We'll always pay for that. There's no way.
Not if they can make Game Pass Ultimate worth it, essentially. Like Xcloud, all the games you're getting, all the first party games, they could push to have Xbox Live go free and just have it so you're buying a subscription to the Netflix of games. Like, it's possible. And this would be the way you would go about doing it. Not saying that they are doing it, but this is how you would go about pushing that.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, if you ask me, this is never going to happen. And even if more people signed up for it, it's just more money. Normally companies don't increase prices to pass savings along to the customer. They're not trying to save us money, really. They're just trying to think of a creative way to make more money without people getting pissed off. That's really what it is. I mean, that's what I've learned just about doing the job that I do. But yeah, I think that maybe eventually they might finally give us, the free games, or not free games, free to play games, I should say.
Yeah.
We'll get that. That'll be the thing that we'll get, and I don't know why it's not a thing. I mean, Nintendo's doing it. If Nintendo can do it, Xbox can do it. At the end of the day, Nintendo's doing it and Sony's doing it. So that's just something that just needs to happen. That don't make sense.
But if it would push people to go for Xbox over PlayStation, I think it's a card they can play. But it's also a card that Sony can play, and like it's not something only Microsoft can do. But it would definitely would. Yeah, I mean, you'd be taking it. You would have to get like 80% of the people that do subscribe for Gold to become Game Pass Ultimate subscribers, and that way, it becomes oh, you know what? We're not really making money on Gold. We're making that money no matter what with Game Pass Ultimate. People don't care. Let's just sell them Game Pass Ultimate. But you also have to convince all the people on PCs to do it. And the only way you're doing that, and I think they're pushing that way, is with Xcloud. By going, hey, your PC games, all those fucking games that run, now you can play them on your phone too. Like when you're out and about. Like that gives people that don't have Xboxes and are PC centrist just an incentive to pay for Game Pass Ultimate. Just so you can have your phone and just start playing any of your lineup of games, because they're like if you're thinking about it, is not just as an Xbox fan, because you've got to remember they have a whole PC audience.
Yeah, but I mean, I feel like the PC.
It's a weird. It's hard to like grasp how they're going to approach it.
Right. Yeah, I agree with that. I mean, I don't want to speak in indefinites, like, because I don't know.
Oh no, neither of us are. Like I said, this is all armchair. We are all just spitballing.
Yeah. That's the truth.
All right, let's see. We got on the 23rd event, we're going to be seeing some campaign of the Halo Infinite, sir. I'm super excited for this.
Yeah, hell yeah.
I'm glad they're doing campaign first. Like I know people love multiplayer. I love the multiplayer. It's fun. But this is the one they need to hit out the park. Campaign is kind of what they've all, what they've been hindered with the last couple of games, more than anything. I mean, I think Five's multiplayer is actually a lot of fun. It's just that
Yeah,
campaign was, it was okay. Like it just wasn't anything. It wasn't amazing, you know. And you want campaigns to be like this, especially for Halo. It's been such a great fucking space opera, you know, that we want it to be awesome because the
right,
controls were great. It felt good. Like I just, you know, give me that story that we all have been asking for.
right. I agree with that. But at the same time, it's so close to. I mean, not close, but generally we would heard about a beta, and I'm just kind of like trying to figure out why. I mean, I know they it's been in development for a long time, but I just kind of want to know about the multiplayer,
Do you
and I
think
don't
they
want to
open up the
start
show?
over.
Just real quick, do you think they open up with campaign and then close it with like 40 seconds of multiplayer and say give a beta date?
Uh, I'd imagine it'd be that, but who knows at this point what they'll do?
Yeah. Man, I
Who
can't
knows,
wait for the
man?
23rd. We got a week away. Just real quick, we will be recording on Thursday so that we can cover the show. We're not going to record on Wednesday
Right?
for the obvious reason that the 23rd is a Thursday.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I mean, I'll say this. I mean, I would. That's cool that they would open up with Halo, but
Well, we
I
don't know if they're opening.
I
I'm just
want
thinking that they will open with Halo because it's a
I
known
want
thing.
to I want to see the first thing I want to see is some shit that I'm not expecting. You know what I'm saying? I'm expecting Halo, in my
I don't.
opinion.
I just don't want them to close with Halo. I think you close with something bigger.
You
Like
do the same thing. You do the you. They should have enough different things that they can open with something we don't know and close with something we don't know. You know what I mean? You
yeah.
don't think that's possible?
No, that's I. Well, honestly, I think they should. If not Halo, they should actually have Hellblade 2 open
Yeah,
because
yeah.
that's how they show. They started it. They need to show like like
That's a
in
good point.
game or something. Hellblade 2. But you're right. Like it needs to be something we hit. Like I get that Hellblade's a sequel, but still, it'd be really cool to see. Like them like, hey, this is running on a Series X. Like this is
Yeah.
it. And then Hellblade 2 looks just as amazing as that fucking trailer we got at the Game Awards. That'd be insane. And
Man, if it looks 80% of that in motion
yep,
playing, whew, I mean,
that's
I would
that. Yeah,
love 100%, but I would settle for at least
our
80. I mean,
our expectations are in check apparently.
yeah, I mean, I know what it means to what do you call it in when they say it's in game cutscene?
Yeah. No,
That
it was
doesn't
an
necessarily.
in-engine render. Like it was like how they, because they carefully crafted those words to be like, this shit ain't real time. It's not fucking. It's not like the actual game running, but it is the
Yeah,
engine of the game. These are the assets, and it is running. Because even they were showing, like Digital Foundry did an analysis of it, and it's like, yeah, there's all kinds of imperfections in it. It's definitely not like this CG image that was ran through a bunch of different processors just so that it could make it look perfect.
right. Well, I
All right, I
mean,
want y'all to think about this. J Walt asks, Dream Game reveal next week?
dream game.
Dream Game. Oh, I got
I'll go
mine.
first.
Oh, go
Perfect
for it.
Dark, but it's not called Perfect Dark. It's called Joanna Dark or Dark, and it's a third-person stealth action game with a Splinter Cell slash Tomb Raider type thing, with neon lights and cyberpunk esque feel. How's that sound?
Sounds good to me. I'm down. I'm ready to play it tomorrow.
Yeah,
Let's do this.
and it's kind of like an RPG too. I would imagine when I say cyberpunk, upgrader and all those cool things.
See, I want
Not. Oh, go
Crimson
ahead.
Skies. Crimson Skies, sir.
Oh
Bang this drum
man.
again. I want it to be Last of Us or Nathan Drake, whatever. It's not Insomniac. Naughty Dog style Crimson Skies, but with all the flying and everything.
What does that mean?
Like, so you play Crimson Skies, right?
Yeah, I've played
You know what I'm
it.
talking about? No, I'm
Original.
just saying. So you have an idea, like, so you got the open world flight part, but you get out of the plane, you fucking like run up like in the like caverns and do whatever, have like this cool adventure. You know what? Put it this way: it's fucking Indiana Jones, and half the time he's a pilot. Like you just forget about the other stuff. You're just Indiana Jones. You go down. You got this cool Elseworlds history of fucking of America where you can kind of do whatever you want because the states aren't the same, and but people get the geography,
Right.
and you just you're just trying to I'm trying to think of what you would do. Because they were fighting Nazis in the first game. So yeah, why not more Nazis? Just keep fighting them.
Why not more Nazis?
Why not more Nazis? Just kill all the Nazis. I'm sorry. It's not super well thought out, but that's what I want. I want some Crimson Skies action because the flight controls were amazing. The different planes, being able to upgrade planes would be really cool instead of just like getting new planes. Like actually building onto it and having cool air battles and maybe even a Crimson Skies MMO. Who knows? Like these things could all be great.
Yeah.
But I would rather something more story based, like not The Last of Us, but man, what are those other games called? I don't care about them. No, they make the other ones with Nathan Drake. Uncharted, yeah, Uncharted style. Like you just have that, you do your corridors or whatever, or Tomb Raider style, but I still want different areas and I want different air battles and like all that stuff's really cool. Honestly, the biggest problem to me with Crimson Skies, the original, was you were always stuck in your plane. I mean, you flipped through them, but you could never get out really, except for when you picked up like an anti-air gun. But it would be cool just to be able to walk around like Haven. What is it? I think it's called Haven. The island in the beginning of the game, and just like go and like get new parts for your plane and go around talking to like different people in that that live on the island as it's being invaded by Nazis, and you're just like, no, let's go tear this shit down. Just fucking get my Zeppelin with my.
I don't remember playing that game that well, but is there like an in-depth story, or is it just
totally in-depth story? Yeah.
Okay.
There's a really cool map. You can pull it up online. The Crimson Skies map of the United States. Well, it's more of a map of like North America, but yeah, it's all totally different. It's cool as shit looking.
Okay.
But dream game. That's
something they can expound on, basically.
Yeah, it'd be really cool. Or like you and your friends could maybe put money together and get a Zeppelin and use it as a base to fly around.
That sounds cool. Does it come with the huge controller from that tank game on the original Xbox as well?
Yeah, why not? Let's add that in there.
Yeah.
Full cockpit for your plane.
Yeah, that'd be sweet. All those
Will,
buttons.
Are you still here? Do you have a dream game?
I think he's ringing up his groceries now.
Yeah. All right. Well, screw your dream. Eric supposedly has logged into Discord. I don't know what that really means, but he might be coming up.
We'll ask him when he gets here. We got anything else to cover, really?
Let's see. The PR manager for CD Projekt Red tweeted that there are currently no plans for Cyberpunk to be on Game Pass, which is kind of like a no-brainer. I don't know why people keep bringing this up. Like, don't get me wrong. If somehow they got fucking Cyberpunk 2077 on Game Pass, like day one, that would limit their sales a shit ton. Because guess what? It'd be on PC and Xbox.
Yep. Well, it had to be in the Microsoft Store for it to be on Game Pass on PC, but
yeah, but still, people would fucking sign up just to play it on the Microsoft Store. Like,
the game is not going to be in the Microsoft Store on PC.
No,
it's going to be on Steam and maybe in GOG or whatever it's called. But I don't understand it because there's how many copies do they sell of the Witcher 3? Like 30
It's
fucking
some
million?
insane amount. Yeah, it's
Like
they're
30
not.
million.
There's no reason to limit your sales. Not when you know they're guaranteed. Like Game Pass is great for AA games, or or your first party where you're trying to sell subscriptions. But their goal is
Right.
not to sell subscriptions. Like their goal is just to make a ton of money, which I don't blame them. And they're gonna make that money for sure.
Yeah.
Dribble
Yeah.
16 says Crimson Skies made like that would be crazy. Online dogfights for multiplayer would be great this day and age. Yeah, I just don't feel like dogfights are just missing. Need more of them. I like Battlefields,
Yeah.
but it's not. Battlefield's too. I would say almost even too realistic. Like Crimson Skies is cartoony and fun enough where it's arcadey,
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
arcade. Yeah.
Oh yeah, Will, while you're here, tell us your dream or game reveal that for the next week's show.
It's mostly Banjo Kazooie, really.
Banjo?
I'm a simple man, so I'll just take that for now. Because everything else you already know what's happening. 'Cause you got Fable already, you got maybe Perfect Dark, so I think that's it. I mean, besides that, Phantom Dust, I guess.
Yeah.
Make them
Another
make them
Phantom
do that
Dust?
again.
I don't think.
Yeah,
they do
yeah.
that.
But it might not be happening. But I feel like they showed it off at E3 already, so they should still deliver on that promise, even though they gave us the port of the Xbox original. But
It would be a cool one last thing to be like, hey,
yeah,
it's done. It's out today. Go play.
yep,
Game Pass.
yep, exactly. So
Yeah.
that's
Alright.
pretty much those two.
Well, I guess we're out of, what we've been about the news. We could just get right into like a little anime, I guess. Heard a certain somebody before the show was watching a little One Piece.
I was watching
was
One
it?
Piece.
I
And I
haven't caught up,
forgot-
dude. I'm like I'm into the part. I'll put it this way. This is how far behind I am. And remember, I've watched this anime 3 times but completely at this point.
Whoa. 3 times to completion?
Yes.
Oh man, you crazy.
Now, this is where I last left off of this anime. Is when he gets what the fuck happened? It was, and what, he gets tossed into a dojo, the big dude.
A dojo? You mean the arena? He's in the arena and he's fighting, he's dressed up in the
Yeah, and he
outfit?
tosses it like the one
Yeah,
big,
yeah.
the main
Yeah, he's
boss comes
fighting
in.
Danchin Zhao.
That's who it is. Yeah, and he tosses his ass like through a building.
Wait, through a building? I don't remember
Yeah,
that
he
part.
tosses his ass through a fucking building. This shit was badass. Because he just
Is
fucking
it the guy
hits
with
him.
the pointy head? He's fighting him?
I think
or
no,
not?
I think the dude was in the building and he tosses the motherfucker through the building.
Who's he? Who tosses who through a building?
Luffy.
Luffy? He tosses somebody through a building?
Yeah, he beats the shit out of him. Fucking hits him and he fucking falls through a building.
I'm not sure where you. That's not the same
Oh.
thing I was just talking about. I don't know what you're talking about. Tosses the guy to the building.
I don't know. I'll watch some more One Piece. I'm not that way I can know because it's in the whole new zone, if you want to call it that, the new world, the samurai world.
Oh, all right. Currently,
But-
you mean like this caught up stuff?
Yeah,
Oh wait. You're there. You're caught up in Wano. That's what you're talking
yeah,
about?
yeah.
Oh yeah. I know what you're talking about now.
Yeah,
My bad.
because I watched everything up until that, and then from there on, I have no clue. Like, so I'm stoked to get. Actually, fucking just talking about that makes me want to watch fucking One Piece again. Like, I was kind of like taking a break from it because my thing is you watch like a 20-minute episode, and then you gotta wait another week.
Yeah. Hey, I do.
I'll be
I
able to
do
binge
enjoy
that bitch.
watching it on Netflix because like you know how they have like you skip the intro
Uh huh.
and then it skips the credits for you too. So you get like the exact episode. It's great.
Are they doing up to date with it, or are they just doing the first
No,
couple seasons?
they're not. They're not up to date. No. They have the first
Okay.
4 seasons.
Oh, that's okay. All right. I haven't watched any anime. I gotta be honest.
Really?
I have not. I've been watching Doom Patrol. Fucking love Doom Patrol. This shit's fucking
Have
great.
you watched
Watch
any
Space
good,
Patrol.
like, TV or movies or anything?
I'm talking about
Any
Doom Patrol.
media?
Doom Patrol, sir.
No.
Can you not hear me? Steph?
Hello?
Can you hear me, Steph?
I think I lost you there.
One sec. Steph, can you hear me?
Oh, okay. I got you now.
All right, I'm switching us back to the other chat. One sec.
Yeah, my thing.
Hello.
Sorry about that. Yeah, I hear you now. My
Okay.
it just came unplugged. Sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. No, I've been watching Doom Patrol. This week episode was called Space Patrol. I'm fucking loving the series. Every actor's phenomenal. Definitely recommend if you got HBO or it's.
I need to do that. I keep forgetting.
It's $8 for the DC Universe app to get a month of that. Man, it's fucking fantastic. Love it. It's my shit. I love Doom Patrol. Kind of want to rewatch the whole series now. But Doom Patrol's just amazing. Best. It's one of the best superhero shows out there for sure. But we also are getting some amazing superhero shows soon too. Like I said, Doom Patrol is what I've been watching. But when is it? The Umbrella Company is in 15 days.
Oh,
and The Boys is 50 days away.
What was the second one?
The Boys that comes off in 50 days.
Yeah.
But the Umbrella Academy is in 15 days. And I really enjoyed the first season of Umbrella Academy. It was good. Well done. But I would say Doom Patrol's better than the Umbrella Academy. If I had to put them on a list, leaderboard, if you will.
Would you get it out of 5?
Out of 5 is Doom Patrol pure 5, 6 out of 5, 7 out of 5, sir. It's fucking fantastic. If we're talking about the Umbrella Academy, I'd give it like 4 out of 5, almost a 5 out of 5, but 4 out of 5.
All right.
I liked how the Umbrella Academy ended. I liked the writing to it. I thought it was really well done.
It's very cheeky. I enjoy it quite a bit.
And honestly, I've been watching a little Stargirl, and I think that is actually it went down a little bit, but the writing's gotten a lot better. And I think that's kind of a phenomenal show. It's a good kid. I would put it on more teen rated, but adult, okay, superhero show where you don't want to blow your brains out, but at the same time, it's doing fun with the characters without going fucking dark with them. It's still kind of a teen drama, but more well written. Just, hey, when you put good writers behind a show, it makes it work.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does. All right, well.
But yeah, I've been watching superhero shit. What else have I been watching? I watched something. What was it? It was... Oh, Being Human. I binged the fuck out of that show. It was one of... I loved that show back in the day. And I was just got in the mood and was fuck it. And I picked up all the seasons on Xbox and I binged through the entirety of Being Human. The US version, not the UK version. I would recommend that show as well.
Never heard of that.
It's a very brief description. It's a werewolf, a vampire, and a ghost live in a house, and they're just trying to normalize. Because the vampire's trying to get off human blood, the werewolf's trying to deal with the fact that within the last couple of years he just got scratched, and he's still trying to adjust to living his life with this illness.
How old's the show?
Man, it's off the air. It's been I think it was running in 2010.
Yeah, wasn't that on
it's sci-fi
or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, sounds like it was familiar.
Oh wait, that reminds me. Did you see the Chucky TV show they got now?
No.
I heard about that.
Yeah, they had a trailer for it earlier today.
But that's it. That's all I've been doing. Oh no, you know what? One last thing. I finished an audiobook called Spin. I would highly recommend it if you like sci-fi, but kind of told in a human perspective of somebody on Earth today. Like I said, it's called Spin. It's from Robert Charles Wilson. Essentially, everybody on Earth, all the stars and the moon, disappear, and they like people are trying to come to grasp with what's happening to the planet. Uh, but yeah, it takes you through a full, kind of this crazy adventure of humanity and trying to figure out what's going on. It's really cool, and I would recommend it. And I don't want to really get into it too deep because that's kind of the point of the book, No spoilers here, people. But I got Spin, and then the sequel Access. I started that book up, and then there's a third book to the series called Vortex. And at this point, I'm about halfway through the second book, and I'm really enjoying it. I think it was really, really good. I'm trying to remember. There was another audiobook that I just binged through. Oh, I don't know if I talked about it on the podcast, but We Are Legion, We Are Bob. Another good fantasy sci-fi book. Guy goes to. Did I talk about it on the show? Y'all remember?
I was gonna say, no, you hadn't mentioned it. I don't think so. I think you said you're reading one currently, but you didn't mention what it was.
Yeah, so We Are Legion, We Are Bob. This guy decides that he has a ton of money and was like, fuck it. I'm going to get one of those things where they freeze your body, then, in 100 years they can cure you. So they'll dethaw me, fix me, and then I'll just live more years, I guess. Fuck it. I got the money. I'll do it. So he does it, but they cut his head off. And they're like, oh, no, we'll just grow a new body. Don't worry about it, And he's like, okay, cool. Whatever. It's the future, so fuck it. So, he within a week, he gets hit by a car. He dies. They freeze his head, put it in a fucking, an ice machine. And 100, essentially, I think it's 100 years goes by. And, all the people that had their heads in jars and shit like this were, taking their rights taken away. And the heads were sold to corporations. And instead of giving him a new body, they downloaded his mind, which destroys his head, into a computer, and he's used as for AI purposes. And the book's based off that premise, and essentially he ends up becoming a machine that works in outer space. So, and is monologuing the whole time about how he's doing Star Trek stuff, and they're just kind of he's like, fuck it, I'll live my dream. I'll fucking go and visit solar systems. And it's interesting, funny. I would definitely recommend that book as well. And there's 3 books there. And yeah, I had binged all those books. I'm a huge Audible fan. If I haven't said, it's a really good service. I would also recommend the Expanse books. There's 9 there's 8. I think there's 8 of the main series books, and then there's 4 more books on top of that. But yeah, I always use those when I'm mowing the lawn or doing dishes, stuff like that. Pop on an audiobook. Fucking love it. It's great. But yeah, that's all the entertainment that I've been doing in the last, honestly, couple months. All right. Will, have you been listening, doing anything? No. Okay. Well, Steph.
Sorry, what was saying?
Have you been consuming any media other than video games?
A little bit of Netflix, not too much else besides that. What else? No, not really else. I mean, I didn't see any anime or not that I know of any shows. So yeah, pass this.
You boring ass motherfucker. All right. What have you been playing? Well,
I've been trying to finish up my levels in PUBG because I got the battle pass, so I have to finish that up. I played the preview of Ooblets. That's a preview game now. It's an indie game that was long, kind of. It was announced a while back on Xbox conferences. It's a mix of Pokemon mixed with farming simulator, I guess, Harvest Moon. It's an interesting little game. The graphics look really nice. They're very stylized. What else? A little bit of Anthem. Besides that, Apex Legends. That's yeah, that's pretty much it. my usual.
Steph.
All right, I've been playing Resident Evil 2.
Okay.
Trying to burn through that. Of course, the usual shit. But also been I hopped into back on the Rocket League and playing with a couple people in the YouTube community. We've just been trying to get back. And also, I tried that new Gears of War update. It's pretty good. I don't know if you guys. I can't remember if we talked
that's the
about it
new
or not. But
the new operation, right? With that
yeah,
down to it.
yeah. It's pretty good, man. Some new maps, and they brought back the 2v2 Nashers, which is something I really wanted. So it's awesome. But yeah,
No,
man.
that's cool.
Yeah, it's
There's
really cool.
also there's also like a rewards thing tied to that. I think if you get an achievement, you get 500 points in rewards. So, but that's for Gears 5. Yeah, that could be like any. So,
Yeah.
but just if you guys want to know some points.
But yeah, man. So played that. Like you said, it's pretty awesome.
No pub, no Apex.
I haven't been playing Apex really at all. I mean, I may have played it like once or twice, but nothing really to talk about. I mean, PUBG, man. Much as I really love that game, it just doesn't feel right. On it. I know what I played. No, something else I played. Played Valorant or however you say it, the new PC game by Riot, the first person shooter.
Yeah, is that like a Valve game or something like that?
No, it's by Riot. People who
Oh,
make
Riot.
League of Legends. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I've been playing that. It it's pretty good. Also the game that the Ubisoft showcase,
Yeah,
Hyperspace or Hyperscape. That
that's
game
in
looks
beta.
awesome. Yeah, it looks really good. Like the trailer
Yeah,
that they showed was trash, but the actual game itself, it looks awesome, dude. It's really fast paced. It's dope. So I'm gonna get into that, and I'll get back with you guys on it next week.
Okay.
Yeah, that's all I play.
All right. So I tried out Stadia. I had to give it a shot. Vern wouldn't shut the fuck up about it, so I had to, went ahead, downloaded, got a free month. I will say, Monster Boy was the game that like truly shocked me about it. Like it fucking runs like I couldn't notice any latency at all. It was like, man, this could be the future of gaming. This is amazing. Then it put on a first-person shooter. Put on Destiny 2. Let me tell you, nope, not ready yet. Put that shit back in the oven. Turing test, it was a little bit better because it was running at 60, so it felt like it was still there, but it was playable. But anything 30 frames per second, nah, it's not. It just doesn't feel right. Like you feel the latency. It just felt wrong.
Yeah,
Felt wrong.
Because it's definitely no good because it's latency on top of 30 frames, like you said. So if it was 60, it might be a little bit easier.
Yeah.
But like 30 is
But like I said, Monster Boy, oh my god, like that was amazing, truly amazing.
Yeah.
And I know it's a 2D side scroller without a lot going on. I get it. But it was like, wow, like this is next, like this is like the next step in gaming. If they can just get, first person stuff to work as well. Like you just don't feel it. It's amazing. Like I'm truly shocked by it, by Monster Boy. I think like it was a way better experience than Xbox streaming as of right now.
Oh.
Like it was just better, like bar none. So
okay. Do they have any free trials or anything?
yeah, you get a 1 month free trial with Stadia. Just log into your Google account and it'll link you right in. Okay. But I will say I am not paying $10 a month for it. I don't think it's worth it. I don't think the library. I mean, I know you're getting games every month, but like playing I don't know. Like I don't plan on playing any of these, honestly. Like I wanted to try it. I've tried it. I'm good now.
Yeah. Plus
but I would say like Octopath Traveler's up there. There's no way. Like this is a perfect game for this kind of system as well.
Yeah.
I would highly recommend it.
Yeah, I mean, plus with the announcement of Gamepass and Xcloud together, you're good.
Yeah, I already have a streaming service, so I'm just giving credit where credit's due. Like it like on some of these games they run fantastic for sure, like beyond fantastic. But then, like I said, first-person shooters, I'm not sold yet. I still think it needs time.
Yeah.
I'm
But
impressed, but
Destiny
not sold
2
on it.
Yeah, I hear you. I mean, isn't Destiny 2 60 though, or is it still?
No, it's 30, I believe.
Oh wow.
But it does not. Yeah, I don't like how it feels myself.
Yeah.
I'd rather play on my Series X, and the streaming quality I don't think's great. I don't think it looks that great. I think I think my One X looks just way better, feels way better. I'm not sold yet. All right. But that I played Minecraft Dungeons. I played some Minecraft, and me and my friend Maria were trying to see all the different biomes in the Nether. So we've been playing that. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. I didn't play Call of Duty. We kept saying we wanted to play, but I haven't done it yet. I'm looking to see if I did play anything else. Man, I know we're becoming the boring podcast, but it's late. No, that's honestly that's it. Yeah, that's all I played. Oh no, you gotta take that back. See, you see a C game? Forget that I played at Rocket League. Yeah, I ended up playing a lot of Rocket League.
Oh.
Yeah, like I don't like how everything became a fucking storefront, but the core game's still a lot of fun.
Yeah, I mean, I noticed everything has a fucking battle pass. It's so annoying.
Yeah, and it was like, oh, unlock blueprints, and you could do this and that. And I was like, oh, okay, cool, I unlocked a blueprint. Oh, you need to use these credits over here that you got to pay for to unlock the blueprint that you want unlocked. It's like, nah, I'm good. Nope, I'm solid. I don't need any of this shit. I'm good. And then I exited. Well, I kept playing a couple games, but I exited out of it.
Yeah, a lot of people playing Rocket League lately. It's weird.
Honestly, the mechanics are fun. They are. They're a lot of fun.
Yeah. It looks great with the X enhancements too, so it looks nice and crisp.
All
Maybe
right.
we should do a league. What do you call it? Xbox Uncut League.
Think about it. Well, I'd like to thank everybody for tuning in this week. Unless there's anything else y'all want to cover.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you, did you try to Sea of Thieves Ghost Ship update?
I have not. I actually waited for you. I was like, nah, it's a Will and Dustin thing. We'll do this eventually.
All right. Yeah, we'll have to try. Yeah, I think you'll like it. It's pretty dope.
Steph, are you talking? Because I do not hear you, sir.
Yeah, I don't.
I see his mic popping on.
No, I didn't say anything.
Oh, okay. I kept seeing your mic pop on. I was like, are we stepping on him or what?
No. My mic's muted, so you can't hear my kids yelling about the dog and the shower and the other kid. Yeah, it's just a lot of stuff going on. So, but go ahead.
All right. Well, we appreciate everybody for tuning in. Man, I cannot speak this week. I'm sorry. I apologize.
Happens.
Yeah, thank you so much for tuning in. Please write us in at letters@xboxuncut.com. We'll be back next week on Thursday at 9 p.m. We'll be covering the July 23rd show. It should be a lot of fun. I think we're all excited to see some new games. But until then, y'all stay healthy, safe, and see you next week.
See you next week, guys. No more Supermarket Edition tomorrow. Next week.
Peace.